The Metal Strike will also connect. Low on armor, but Somnus still stands his ground. There goes your melee Rax. You see just how ineffective Liquid are until they pull him back with the back. Under a veil. Holy shit! Chalice! He gets the jump with the follow-on ice bar. Liquid totally caught out. Somnus is low, but he's still got the Aegis. They haven't burned through it. The BKB protects the 4-star. FY! He just grabs Somnus, pulls him away. I got your back, and here we go. A reinsert, the Sword Vault, the 3-man stop with the ET splitter. Miracle needs to hit, and now he can do so. 2 heroes down. Sentinel dead for a long time, but Arme will still stand his ground. He doesn't have the Aegis immortal, but that's why you got it from Somnus. He'll come back to life again, and where's your extra damage? Now he buys back the Mel Strike. How much life have they got? Double 4-star. The support from LGD working so well for Team Liquid. They need to hunt a little bit more. Somnus puts them away. They have the damage from range. LGD, you do take the mid lane of Rax. The buybacks are heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. 4 heroes fought back. Only Darkseer avoided it. But Liquid sort of hold.
They need to get something big in return here. If you can force buybacks out the other way, the game is still blown wide open. Was the cheese used in this fight? No, it's still on Centaur. Centaur never got it off. That could have made such a big difference. They get a buyback out of X-Nova. It's not the best, but it's something at least. And Liquid, they will not pursue high ground. No, they're worried about getting caught without their buybacks, and the game just ends. So they're going to settle for bottom tier 1, mid tier 2.
And someone will need to farm up that bottom lane. There's a lot of money down there, but my God, mind control. How does he make this hero work time and time again? He's able to reach with these backs and pull LGD into positions they don't want to be. The plus 75 vacuum AoE also obviously assists, but always getting that one hit, just Chalice maybe a little bit too far forward. Beautiful. The Demon Head just coming towards Miracle.
Yeah, he's going to go MKB. It's the right item in this game for a couple of reasons. First of all, there's a Halberd on the Huskar, so he has evasion. The Lifestealer has evasion talent. And then Lifestealer is also going Butterfly, which Miracle doesn't know for sure yet. He's only seen the Quarterstaff, which could turn into a Bloodthorn. But it is a butter that Ame's thinking about.
I love this from LGD. They 4-man smoke up before you get the Huskar up, but Huskar TP's out and then goes underneath an observe board. Oh my God, that's Ags. All right, cool.
Yeah, FY is pretty farmed.
Yeah.
It's the same net worth as the enemy Darkseer.
Uh-huh.
Darkseer, okay? Man has the same net worth as Darkseer. Minute 40. A hero that has twice his CS.
And now, if Liquid group up without that immunity, they're gonna get hit pretty damn hard. A level 3 finger with the +5 buffs.
Lifesteal level 25. Sven level 25 takes the God Strength. Lifesteal taking the Rage duration. No surprises there for either.
So that's now gonna be, yeah, 26 seconds worth of immunity for Arme. Beating into the tier 3 tower. Team Liquid still wondering where this fight's gonna come from. Arme just doing it all himself. Sven doesn't want to fight, not until they get the combination.
Yeah, he needs the, oh, he does have the MKB, okay.
Now you get the meld hit bash as well from Weeha, so they get a little bit more control. But without the buybacks available, Darkseer is the only one who has it. That's why they just buy up their items as quickly as they possibly can.
But once this wall runs out, that's a big tool gone for this defense for Liquid.
It's going to be a huge stun. But to catch Lifestealer without both of his immunities, it's unlikely. But LGD, they're giving respect to Team Liquid. They're not just going to barge their way up. Not yet.
There's another Butterfly being purchased. This one is for Weeha's TA. Also level 25, as we mentioned, with the melt hit bash. So has overtaken Somnus by a level. By the way, Somnus' level 25 is important in this game. The pure damage burning spears could be a big difference maker. I'm assuming he will take that and not the attack range, but you never know. Attack range is also really strong. It's a lot of range, 175.
Yeah, keep your distance from that combination of Team Liquid.
Yeah.
Liquid are coming out, just try and force the lane and give just that little bit of extra farm to Weeha. They're still trying to wait out the 3.5 minutes. That's how long their buybacks are left on cooldown. And fighting inside the pace feels like the best opportunity. I don't think GH has the steal he wants either. Open wounds They might be able to increase their sustain if they can just get... Oh, Centaur caught out by that, maybe the easiest one. First sentries to be planted. Here comes LGD once more.
They are very well set up if he walks up on the high ground here. Milk Bash.
Oh, pick him up, throw him down, connect with the stuns, and the back up. Life Stealer instantly explodes, and now Team Liquid. GH, what's he able to steal? It's going to be the Ice Path. Buyback came in so quickly from the Life Stealer, but God Strength has been burned.
God Strength and Wall, but they and BKB on TA. But this Life Stealer is not out of the woods yet. He could still get killed. Maybe they absolutely need the God Strength. They probably do. That was kind of everything from Liquid used. The second life should be easier. He could even infest into the Centaur if he wants to play it really safe.
Send the clone out. F1 can get rid of that quickly. The ET stomp maybe a little too early from Kuro. Doesn't slow down the wave, but pick up Somnus. Throw him away into the wall, and then the follow-up Ice Path fortification has to be used to try and dissuade Arme. As he did burn the rage, but Somnus has the cheese. He's quite happy to stand the front lines as long as they can't chain stun him. Here's your Ice Pass to begin, and you got Miracle with Stormhammer, but Chalice staying close. He doesn't have any retaliate stacks up, but he gets the hooks up over on Miracle. Do they want to jump in a little bit deeper? The Ice Pass, once again, this one's from X-Nova, and then the chain back. Chalice, he's in way too deep once more. They bring him down. The racks are still going to fall. Somnus taking care of that as Centaur will buy back into the game. He's walking his way forward, but Somnus caught a little bit too far around the back. He never got the cheese off. Team Liquid have still lots of lane of racks. X-Nova protects himself inside the Ghost Scepter. Weehaw once more. He'll jump forward towards FY, protected by the Ghost Scepter. He actually stopped the melt attack from it connecting, but now into the trees. He gets his quick stun off, but GH has the range. He'll grab him, he'll control him, and FY will fall. It still feels like every time Team Liquid want to try and take one of these fights, they have to sacrifice such a huge amount, but they may get the big thing here. Roshan in 15 seconds.
This is a Liquid win for sure. They lost Barracks, but the amount of buybacks that have to come out from LGD here, it's more important at this stage of the game to force out these buybacks. The heroes now are way stronger than the Barracks in terms of the impact in this game, so...
This is so huge as well. This is the advantage of Templar Assassin. The trap comes up, they know that Roshan's there, and Liquid are going straight in for it. They have God Strength, as you said. They have the damage output, and this is an Aghanim Scepter upgrade. It's not a refresher.
Somnus not BKPing that Ice Path may just be his biggest mistake of the game. He could have maybe BKB'd and run it off, or maybe got out somehow with the help of his teammates, but in the end, ends up dying. And of course, Chalice's jump into the base to start it all off, maybe overextending a little bit LGD. Yes, you get the Barracks, but at this point, Aghanim's now on Rubik for free. And we see the replay here. The stun comes in. See, Chalice is just jumping, and I mean, yes, it's nice to jump on the Sven, but none of your teammates can connect. They're way too far away. He buys the time for them to get the Barracks, and now he's going to buy back and start connecting back into the fight. And this is where Somnus, you can't BKB TP out because of the Melt Bash that you're scared of, but this Ice Path, you have to BKB that one so that your teammates can go and help you. Not doing that, it gets blown up, and it's very easy for Liquid to run them down after that.
Just see that facial expression. It's like, guys, it's meant to be a little bit better. Miracle, maybe starting to feel a little bit more confident as well. It's like, I have some damage output. With the buybacks all being up in 5 seconds time, Liquid can feel strong. But do they want to finish the Daedalus over on Miracle? It will cost him his buyback, however. They're checking the wars, they're checking the vision. LGD's had control of this map for a very long time. Liquid, they've only just started to remember what the jungle looks like. But Weehaw with a double damage ring would love an engagement. Puts the BKB in the backpack. And they smoke up. Well out of range of LGD's vision, but Chalice is waiting. Lifestealer is sitting inside of him. Arme ready to pop out. And Weehaw, how aggressive do you want to be? The TA trap, they'll see. The smoke will break. They understand the Chalice is in the tree line.
Somnus is the one guy in LGD that has buyback. If anybody gets caught, LGD want it to be Somnus so he can come back in the fight. There's a huge life advantage for Liquid here with 4 heroes with buybacks. The only guy without it is Kuro, and that's just because of gold. He now has the completed Lotus Orb. I think that's new. If you want to say it's new.
I'll say it's new. That way I could be wrong and you could be right. I like that movement from Team Liquid. They're just trying to guess exactly where they are. So the smoke broke, but it took them a couple of seconds before they did the vac into the Ice Path combination. And GH is the man who has to go down to the bottom lane to defend it. He's actually buying boots of travel, so he's able to hold this wave back, keep it off the tier 4 towers. but then still rejoin the team, thanks to the fact the top wave and the mid wave have both been pushed in so heavily by Team Liquid.
He's going to travel top now. Liquid want to make a move.
But the creep wave's still inside the base.
Yeah, this is very telling, the fact that GH left. I'm surprised he didn't push out this one extra wave first before traveling up there, because
they're baiting.
It's not rocket science what's going on right now. It's super obvious for LGD.
And the TP has to come home. It's Weeha who TP's home this time. He'll buy his own boots to travel just one after the other. Yo, guys, we need someone who's a better clearance than just the Rubik. But it still feels like GH is critical to the initiation of Team Liquid. It's either the VAC or it's the telekinesis.
Yep, and the stolen ice path, which has finally now expired for GH.
I need
Is there
something
anything else he can steal that's cool this game? Stampede would be great. It's an egg Stampede for him.
Yep. Obviously, you'd love Finger of Death with the VAC wall combination that they currently get, but that's a little harder to grab. Yeah. You'll still take the Earth Spike, because that's going to be your Ravage. Yeah,
it's decent. I still think Ice Path is the best spell to get. If he gets that, he's super happy.
Ends up stealing Inner Fire. Like,
yeah, every spell can be useful in the right conditions, but the chance of that being useful compared to Ice Path is...
It's like watching Rubik steal Exorcism. It's like, well, I've got to stay on the front lines now. I don't think I like the scenario. Alright, so Weeha's taking care of the bottom lane.
LGD with good wards here. They know exactly what's going on.
But because they actually lost that fight, like the Gemma True Sight's in the hands of Team Liquid, and they're getting rid of all the extra vision.
Well, they didn't find all of them. They didn't find the one at the bottom rune.
Yeah, just on the other side of the tree line. The sentry was in range. He's just got to walk around the corner to see it. Right through the backdoor regeneration. This will be the last outer tower to be removed from the map. No tier 1s, no tier 2s for either side. Of course, Liquid's got a couple of, like, well, it's got a little bit more financial damage to their home. LGD still have all their tier 3 towers up, but Liquid, they're the aggressors. As you said, counting down those buybacks from LGD. They do not want to have this fight yet. And they are not giving the opportunity to Team Liquid, but they're giving the space. So much farm. The gold swing has just rapidly increased since the 40-minute mark. It has just gone up. It has plateaued slightly, but the experience and gold advantage is belonging to Team Liquid. And they're going to take the 50-minute bounty runes as well, so this will shoot up once again.
LGD will be fighting for the next set of bounties. If nothing happens before that, they will definitely be fighting for those.
I think it's courier kill time. It's coming under the Observer Ward. It's got the Eagle Song of FY. So that's an E-Blade pickup from the Lion to go with its AoE Finger of Death. Sure.
Yep, they have no nullifiers on Liquid side, so he can save cores now. That is a really, really important item here. When you have Lens, as Lion does right now, the cast range on this E-Blade is really significant. And that means that if Ame, for example, goes in and gets opened upon, he can just get E-bladed really quick. There's no, he doesn't have Stormhammer to spell, right? No, he has movement speed talent on Sven.
Got a Blink Dagger as well, though, for Mind Control. Welcome to your jump in. Yep.
Yep.
And the Gemma True Sight is having to be handed over. Actually, is it? No, Mind Control's holding on to it. I thought he might give it to Kuro, but Kuro's at the back lines.
Yeah, he wants to hold on to that one.
GH got infest.
Well, is he going to swallow someone?
Oh, yeah, true. You can... Hey, who can I take?
You can bring in the Sven into the middle of the fight and instantly die on Rubik.
Hey, he doesn't. Is that actually what they do? Because you instantly die on Rubik. But yeah, you don't have a Blink Dagger on the Sven, so it will be a delivery system. Here comes LGD. Bro. They come out with the smoke breaking underneath the Observer Ward. Now Mind Control, he feels good to potentially move forward, but they'll scout with the Spirit first. Charles is still ready to get his own jump out. Like, the tension in the air is palpable. LGD, they're desperate for this kind of engagement now. The buybacks, they're still not fully off cooldown, but they will be in 10 seconds time. But Charles is not getting the opportunity he's searching for. Mind Control's back on the bottom lane for the moment. He doesn't have BTs to get back to the front lines. He's just got the Surge. Stomp, a little bit off target. Miracle, able to grab the DD rune, and LGD, any thoughts they had of a fight just disappeared when that rune was grabbed.
Would have maybe, they would have loved to have a bottle there. I think bottling this DD could have been really useful. You're 52 minutes into the game. I think one of Liquid's cores really should have a bottle by now. Just buy it in order to store runes, grab these DDs and find a fight later. I think maybe Weeha buying a bottle now would be great. But he's prioritizing level 2 boots of travel. He already has the Moon Shard, and then he's pretty much maxed out unless he wants to replace an item for Hex or Bloodthorn.
And LGD know if they just get this win, they get a rematch against OG in the grand final. Team Liquid, they're on the edge. But if they can force a decider, maybe we actually see the history. You were saying it before, Send. Since TI3, TI3 is the only TI that hasn't had a Chinese team in the grand final. Still a tall ask, but Liquid will group up. They have smoke available on the Elder Titan. Double damage has worn off, and Roshan will respawn in 10 seconds time, so we just keep the action flowing.
This one has everything. It's Roche number 4.
It's a smorgasbord.
No, it's Roche number 3, right? No, it's number 4. It's number 4.
Yeah, it's number 4. We had the Aegis buff up before. That's what Rubik was able to swallow. He still probably would want to have this Aeon disc before he starts the fight, but only a 2.7k surplus. That's okay.
I think the ideal
Here comes
thing,
Somnus.
if LGD somehow get this Roche, I think you want both the Axe and the Refresher on the Centaur. That would be absolutely huge for the game for them. It will give them so much more sustain against these engagements that Liquid are taking.
This is so hilarious.
And I wonder why Chalice isn't going Axe this game. It feels like a really good choice against this jump-in burst from Liquid. He could keep his core alive. But this time around, he's fancying the Shiva, of course, also a great item against these physical-based heroes. But the Axe would really be nice. Maybe he's just hoping to get it from a Roche.
It's like, I'll have this, but if we can get Roshan, it'll be better. It'll be cheaper. All right, so finally, GH. That Aeon disc is flowing out to him. Buyback surplus of 100. No one wants to lose this. Templar Assassin's going to BT herself over as well. She's going all the way back home. She BT'd now level 2s are up. But the pressure's being applied to the bottom lane.
And now there's the potential for GH to bait, actually, in the coming fight with this Aeon disc. If he gets jumped,
hey, he has the infest. You've got the delivery system.
I mean, I would love to see it, but I don't think that's going to happen. But he would be able to instantly, after the disc pops, he can